All right. Good morning, everyone. It's September 18th. It's Friday. It's 8, almost 8:18 in the morning. We're just going to do a little chart analysis, see what happened. It looks like Amazon is up overnight. It's been falling for a couple of days now. So we still got this 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So, okay. Maybe what's this? This is here. That was yesterday. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're looking for a continuation of 5 or number 6. So as long as we don't get above this number here, close of 31.56, well, then we're still in a downtrend. If we get up here, then it looks like a reversal. Um, no opinions, but Amazon can afford to drop another $1,000 probably. Who knows? We're only concerned with what the chart looks like. So we're still in a downtrend on the daily. I know today they've got something called the quadruple witching hour, the triple witching hour, where there's a lot of contracts being expired. So I don't really know much about that, but they said to be aware of really strange activities. So here is the hourly chart, but it just looks like a daily. You got this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, looking for 6, I guess. Right here would be a line. Here's a top line. There's that gap down. We're looking to fill it up now. So now we're reaching for it. It kind of looked like we did fill it overnight with this weird stick, but I think everybody got that weird stick. Like there's maybe a glitch, but who knows? But it came real close to filling that gap. I mean, we were within a close of 86, a high of 78, so we were within $8 of filling that gap. So who knows? They may qualify that as filling the gap, but our next spot will be this here, and then after that we'll get some resistance here going through because that's where the support was. Support. I mean, I'll just move this. Take this top one and I'll move it down here. Let's see. Close of 30.77.14. I thought it was 30.77.14. 30.77.14. We'll just move it down there. So this was support. It came down, supported, and went back up. Now that everything is below it, it'll come up to it, resist it, and want to come down. So this will be our next resistance line right here. Once we get above it, it'll be support, come down, bounce off, then it'll resist, come down, go through. So support, then resistance. The way I learned about this was on YouTube. They have a channel called Wise Traders, WYSE Traders, and then the Trading Channel. And they are just fundamentals on as far as reading candles, reading patterns, and that's how I learned the support and resistance line. I'll put a link down below just to get to their channels. Um, that's the only thing I can think of to help you explain more is to watch more videos just to keep educating yourself on support and resistance lines, trend lines, and if you do that, then eventually, well, no time at all, you'll be in the same spot that I am where I can at least talk about it. I may not be a professional, but I can at least talk about it. I can at least use it and hopefully make money. You make a living. All right. So I'll drop over to this 15-minute chart over here. It looks the same. It's just kind of showing it came down and came back up. So it's like almost like a reversal candle on a bigger scale of a day and a half. So what's the 4 hour looking like? Yeah, so like came down all red, then went out all green. So it's like a reversal candle. Now you might have a little bit of fight resistance, but then the pop. Again, our next spot is here. After that, it'll be here from the 4 hour chart, and then after that, it's the same thing here. It's just every $25 Looks like we've got resistance, which is fine. We'll just have to keep monitoring it. We got 8 minutes left. We rambled and rambled. We'll look at a smaller time frame real quick. The 5 minute broke above this here. So we came down, yeah, so we broke above it. We're looking at this point here. We broke above it and then came back down through it. So it was just a fake out. Even hell, you could say this high right here never quite made it to it. It resisted it, came back down, and then it blew through. So now that we're above it, our next spot is right here on the 5 minute chart. Alright, so look out for that. 5 minute, the MACD is starting to curve down. The 15 been up, starting to slow down, going up. The 1 hour, yeah, we're still high velocity in the 1 hour, even though it's just got this nice 45-degree movement, I guess you can call it. But look for that to slow down a little bit, maybe. Either way, let's see. I don't really know what the price is here. 330. What was the close? Let's see. We closed at roughly 30.10, and we're at 35. So it's up like around 25 bucks, probably 27 bucks. So look for people maybe to either buy or out of the gate to fear of missing out, or to sell to take their profit to drop it back all the way down here. Who knows? Who knows, right? We just gotta watch it and hop in momentum. Try to make a couple of bucks, get out. Oh, and then and we're almost in 7 minutes. The strategy is to get in momentum, make a couple of bucks, sell, wait for a pattern to develop for the day, and then get back in and hopefully make more than a couple of bucks, right? All right. So with this, I do Amazon, and it right now is $3,000 a share. It makes the option premiums high, like anywhere from 4,500 bucks to 8,000 bucks. So on look, it's Monday right here. So on Monday, a normal contract in the money might cost you $4,000, maybe 4,500 bucks. Same with Tuesday, and you debate on Wednesday because we're buying them to expire on Friday. So at the beginning of the week, buy 1, 2 to expire on Friday. Wednesday is debatable. You can buy it to expire Friday, or you can buy it to expire the following week. So when you buy it to expire the following week, it's more expensive, basically double. So it's a low risk because it's more likely you're going to hit your goal. So it's low reward. Okay. So that's debatable on Wednesday. If you're just trying to scout, maybe on Thursday, you might buy it to expire the next day, but it's really, really risky. If it goes against you, it's going to go against you fast, and you can't come back unless you keep averaging down, averaging down, averaging down. So you got to make sure you can. My rule of thumb is to make sure I have 5 times the money of the current price, the premium price. So if it's $4,000, I need at least 20 in my account so that I can average down 4 more times. And if you have to keep averaging down that many times, more than likely you can get an extra call because your premium price is going to be so low. Anyway, I'm fading off that. Just remember, you can do that with Microsoft. It's a little cheaper. You can do that with Disney. It's cheaper. You can do that with pretty much any stock. They have options. Just make sure you got buyers if you want to go and try to sell. All right, I'm going to give it a break. I'm going to take a coffee. All right, we're back. We're just kind of watching and going back and forth. Looks like it wants to drop a little bit. I'll go to smaller time frames. See what's happening. I'm in the 1 and the 15. Oops. Trade options. September 25th. Right now, in the money is 60 or 8 grand in the money puts. What do you think we're going to? Puts in the money 7,500. Try to scalp one of those or what? Got pretty much. No, looks like I missed it. Well, maybe I not. I don't know. I can't. Looks like everything's running pretty slow. I got one at 77.55, 50 cents on the dollar. So that's up around here, 20. So it looks like I bought around 31.20. $0.50 on the dollar. Yeah, that's about right. So I tried to get in. It wouldn't let me. Came down some. Was chasing it. Figured we'll give it a shot. We're not quite been over on the 15. You see how it kind of opened up a little bit. Hopefully it continues to bend and we'll be all right. Almost 50 cents on the dollar right now. Yeah, looks like I'm down about $3, roughly $3. So it's pretty accurate. 30.20 is where I'm shooting for. And we're looking at that gap right there. Even though we got awfully close to filling that gap for some reason, the gap starts at the close. So we'll see. See what happens. Gotta keep an eye on it. Alright, well, okay. So our next spot is right around here. We may want to grab another one, come down to 309 or 3010. Still trying to break down through that, but get closer. We're still in the 1 minute here. We got this uptrend slowly. It's uptrend, and then we got these a little bit of a breakdown, but it's getting support right here. Trying to figure out. So it's just because of this V. Some of these big long candles, like where they're just kind of random, I don't really pay attention to. I mean, I keep it in the back of my mind, but it's just some kind of fluke deal. So broke down through there, so I'm thinking about buying another one. Or not. Alright, so we got a little bit of a stair step here. Gap up. Looks like we closed that gap. I didn't really notice that. Gapped up here, and then came up, and then we closed it. Well, I guess we closed it there too. Right. So where would the next stop be? Right here. I mean, I don't. Maybe I just let it ride until it gets to 30.10, and then I'll buy one going down. I don't know. If I bought at 30.20, 50 cents on a dollar, and you got to 30.10, that's $500. I mean, that's a pretty good gain, I guess. I mean, it is. I don't know why, I guess. It's a pretty good gain, so, I mean, we'll see if it gets down there. I can even set it to sell at a $500 profit if I would like. So you got, I was gonna say, you got support here from the 200, the 200 EMA. Let's pull up the 5-minute chart. So the first candle was a big drop for the 5-minute, and then you got this little guy here starting to build back up. It looked like we closed below this low right here. That close was 30.18. So we closed below that in the 5-minute chart. So technically we have reversed this little trend we got. Well, yeah, we've reversed this trend we got going here. So now we've got a 1, we'll look for 2, and then 3. So now we're looking to see if we actually have a downtrend. We've reversed this, and now we need 1, 2, 3 to the down. So I'll push pause, let it play out for a little bit. Alright, you can see that it broke down through there. I tried to sell, it wouldn't let me. So now I'm sitting back about roughly where I was beginning. So let it play out a little bit longer. I guess we'll update this. I'm off like $1.50. So I'm sorry. I'm off like $1.50, so I'll reset it to I guess make it a little bit lower than, let's say 18, make it a little lower. Make it harder for me to get my 500, I guess. Just to update. Alright, back to it. So I was able to sell it around here, and I ended up making almost $520, and I sold it like right around here, I think. So just to keep an eye on this MACD on the 15-minute chart. Once something else starts to develop, I might get back into it, but $500 in 15 minutes, who knows? Until then, I'll catch up with you in here in a minute. And if you look at it, look at this fall. Boom, boom. A low of 2,997. That'd have been some extra cash, but we'll wait for it to pop back up, start to drop again, and then we'll wait for it to close below this line, and we can get back in on a short. Oh, I'm sorry, I was pointing at the other monitor. Alright, so it came down, went up, boom. So we got this reversal, and now we've got 1, 2, 3. Who knows where it's going to stop? We've got a line here, but that line really doesn't say a whole lot. It's got a point here. It's looking like probably around this area of 80, 29.80. Oh my gosh. I don't know if it'll fall all the way down there or not, but 29.80 looks like it's got multiple tests to it. Touched it multiple times. So from, looks like 30.20. That's a little high. Maybe 30.15 to 29.80 is kind of a range where it's going to go back and forth. So it came back down into that area, so it's going to go up and down. So we may look for a reverse. I'm going to drop this down to 29.80. So we might look for a reverse in this area since we've touched it multiple times. It's still choppy. It's got such a big range through here. We're not quite sure where it'll go. We can look for this to pull back up. I can't really see. We can look for this to pull back up to this number and then come back down and go lower. Right now it's got a lot of velocity to the downside on the 15. 9 minutes till the hourly close. So yeah, the hourly close looks like it needs to at least get to there and then continue down. So we'll wait. We'll wait for it to fall this way. It's down. Amazon's down $6 right now. We've seen it fall $150. We've seen it fall $200. Um, there is some volume here. So when there is a little volume, it seems like the price kind of floats up. When there's high volume, it seems like the price is going down right now. So it's a 21-minute long video right now. We'll see what we do here in a bit. Alright, we're back. We're just looking at this here. So we had this drop all the way down here. This is the 1 minute time frame. We had this drop, boom, boom, boom. So it's like 1, 2, 3 here. And then we got this reversal candle. Basically just engulfs this red candle. So now we got 1, 2, 3. Now we're looking for a close lower than this on the 1. And or close below. Close above this green one on the 1 minute chart. Holy crap. So here's the hourly candle. It's getting ready to close in 3 minutes. Alright. Picture fell off the wall. So we got this down, up, down, and then a reversal. So up, now down. Looking to close it below this there. So we've got that close below there. So now we've got a reversal on the top. So we went down, reverse, 1, 2, 3, down. So that's the reverse right there. Now we're going 1, looking for 2, and then get 3. And then we'll be coming down, try to close below this guy right here, which you got to watch out because you may get a double bottom and then it'll go back up. So we want to close below here. We've got a minute and a half on this hourly candle. It's starting to turn down, but when you look, it can always pop back up. So you got this bright green, dark green, and green, dark green, green. We can get that same effect here. So we can't just say that we're starting to come back down, right? So if we look on the half-hour chart, we got more of a bend to it. Okay, so we can still come down to it and then pop up. See, so that's just not exactly set in stone that it's going to keep on going down. We'll go to the 15-minute chart. 15-minute chart's on fire here, so we'll see. It got all the way down again. This is for everything. It got down to 2992. So it went pretty low. So if we can catch it again up around this area, I mean that would be sweet. Catch $10, make another 500, make 1,000 for the day, and be good. But it's starting to consolidate, so we got this downtrend. We closed below this point, so we'd clear all that. So we went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now we came all the way down. So if we clear that, then we can pretty much bet again. That's on the 15-minute chart. So we'll see what the hourly does. And here it comes. So this would be our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then halfway back up. So you just don't want to break any of these steps with a close. We don't want to close above that, then we don't want to close above that, then we don't want to close above that if we bet it to go down. If we come all the way up and close above that, then we can bet for it to go up. We can bet for it to go up another $20. All right, we'll keep an eye on it. We're still studying. I'm looking at the 1 minute chart. Started making an uptrend, but then it stopped making higher highs. Started making lower lows. So now we're looking 1, 2, 3. So if we don't break above there in a couple minutes, we'll look at the 5-minute chart. See what we got. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5. So 1, and then reverse. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There goes the 15-minute chart. Just closed one. So looking here, we've got 1, 2. So we need to close below this or above this. That's a long stretch to the upside. But if it wants to start chipping away, it'll close above. It'll close above here. Then it'll close above there. And then eventually it'll close above there. Once it closes above this, then we've got a reversal on the 15. So we'll look for a top here. We can go short and wait for it to hit this and come down, this support line. Come down. Or we can wait for it to close below that and come down. Now we're just waiting. 9:15. It's been 45 minutes. Just kind of, if you want to look on the 1 minute again, kind of give you an idea. Came down, and now it's just kind of consolidating. Oh, look at that. Boom. Hit that big one. Go back to that 15-minute chart. Look at it again. All right, so it did came up and hit this old support line, and now it's resistance. Oh, looking like it's trying to break through. This line is that 17, so high 1709, so it's right there. It may hit that and blow through, okay, and if it does, we still got another 14 minutes to watch this candle develop, but the 1 hour chart, look at that. See how it started dipping down, now it exploded up. In 45 minutes, if it's above that candle right there, then we can bet for it to come up here. Other than that, it looks like you can watch the RSI come down. Now it's being bought back up. I mean, it's kind of in between. That looks good. So if it closed above that in 5 minutes, we can make a bet for the upside, which would come to about right here. So that would be a little $5 move, $10 move. But there's no real confirmation. Besides just going back and forth to green and being bought up. I mean, it's pretty sketch because you're still in this 1, 2, 3. You did get the reversal, so just need confirmation now. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So after 5, it could come all the way halfway. It's just kind of confusing right now. It's really 50-50. So I'll get back with you. Alright, so it changed its tone for the last couple minutes. So it went all the way up here and then boom, came all the way back down. So now it just reversed all of that. And now we're looking close below this on the 15. So if we're looking here, I brought another line back down here to 303.15 or 330 and 315 over that. So we close below that in 9 minutes. We can go short again, and then 30 minutes will be another close, or 9 minutes will be another close on a 30-minute chart. So we can step down from there too. And even if we close right there on the 30-minute, then we got 1, 2. If we're lower on the next 30 minutes, that's still another confirmation that we're in a downtrend. I don't want to say whether I'm going long or short right here, but it looks like it's going to continue to fall down even further. Right now, Amazon's down 350. So, babies. Alright, well, I got back in. It looks like I got in right about here at $29.99. Kind of bounced back up. A little premature, I guess, but we'll watch it. We got 1, 2, 3. Reversal down. We really should have let it close below that, but I got a little trigger happy. So catch back up in a little bit. Alright, I'm back. So I bought it right about here, 50 cents on the dollar. You can see that it started to drop. Made another $500 roughly. So I'm up 1,084, and it's not even an hour. I guess it's close to an hour, close enough. So Time to play with those screaming babies. I'll give you an update on my trades here in 1 minute. Alright, so we finished it out and go over the trades real quick. 1 second. Alright, it's a 30-minute video right now. It fell down one, so we got this uptrend, reversal, and then 1, 2, 3, and it came on down. 8, and 1 second. Yes. 1 second. Alright, back to it. It's going to be an unedited video again, so, I mean, we'll get real life situations. Boy's tablet was dead. Alright, 1, 2, 3. We got in right here. Maybe a little premature. Worked out in our favor. Could have made more, but we hit our goal of 1,000, and it took just less than an hour. So now I'm going to switch over to my Robinhood. Seeing if you look at this, my goal was $1,000 a day. That's what we ended up with was 1084, and then on the week, see, I got a little dips here and there. Happen when I have to average down. I mean, it shows these dips, right? Whatever. Yeah. So that's it for the past week. But I'll give you the rundown real quick. I believe. 1 second. Sorry about that. Alright, so an hour ago, that's what it was. Calculator. Alright, so 1 hour ago, we bought one put for 7755, and we sold one put for 82.75. Gives us 520 on that first trade, and then I don't even know how long. Then we waited. Looks like we waited about 30 minutes or so, and then we went back in for 75.95. Well, if you take a look, this is the same. No, it's not. It's just a little bit cheaper. But then we went back. I'm all over the place this morning. 75.95 minus, and then one sell of 81.60. 565. I forget what the first one was. 520. Who even knows anymore? 525. Yep. So another 520 gives us 1085. And if I go back, yep, 1085. Okay. Again, and I was out at 9:30. So 1 hour. All right. Let's see. What else can we go to? If you like the video, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notifications. Look at that, we've been balling. We've still been making cash. Oh my goodness. Just bleed. So the 30-minute, we'll look at the 1 minute, the 1 hour real quick, because it was turning bright green, remember? And then boom. Look at that. It's getting ready to turn over again. So the next line will be right here. After that, oh my god, where are we going? No man's land. We're gonna go in the daily chart to even see where we're going to. Yes, in here. Oh my gosh, I don't even know. We'll have to look into it. I know this is a long video, so I'm trying to get out of it. If you again like the video, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, turn on notifications. I'm gonna leave a link down below for Acorns. If you want to long-term invest and round up your change off of credit card and debit card purchases, I'll leave a link. Use it. I get $5. You get $5. And if you want to take that and have your friends sign up, you don't need the link. Make your own link. Make your own $5. Also, for support and resistance line, I'm going to leave a link for the trading channel and Wise Traders so that you can get the idea of the parts of a candle, the support, the resistance lines, trends, different strategies, better than I can explain. Again, my whole education is from YouTube. You can get a whole college education on YouTube these days, so that's where I got my education for trading. So that's where I would suggest you go through them and then start going down that rabbit hole, and you never know, you might come out a millionaire. All right, it's 9:45. I've been at it for an hour and 15 minutes. I am beat. I'm gonna go pretend that Dad works hard now. Peace.